Okay, we're talking 171 pounds. Akeem Carter, the senior from Waterloo West High School in Waterloo, Iowa, a two-time state champion and an all-state football player, by the way, comes in with an overall record of 132-16 and an undefeated 40-0 senior season. He'll be up against Matt Kallai from Wadsworth High School in Wadsworth, Ohio, a four-time state placer in Ohio and a state champion last year with a 44-0 record and 31 falls. Again, two undefeated wrestlers, Rob.
Matt Kallai signed with Ohio State in November. Carter unsigned at this point. Carter went 189 in the state tournament in Iowa this year. Kallai, of course, the state champion here in Division I at 171.
And Carter earned his berth into these finals with a thrilling overtime victory, an 8-6 win over a two-time champion from New Jersey, Nick Roy. And Matt Kallai advancing into the final with a win over a two-timer from Oklahoma, Matt Steele. Kallai advanced with a 6-1 decision.
A pair of great semifinals there at 171 between the four wrestlers who were clearly the class of this weight class.
And Kallai, a name, Brian, that you just hear year after year after year for decades here in the state of Ohio.
Synonymous with wrestling in West Akron, that's for sure. They're just a seemingly endless supply. I noticed that Matt Kallai listed his grandfather, who's the patriarch of the clan, as his hero, and I can understand why. There have been great Kallais now for 30 or 40 years in Ohio wrestling. This group is getting a little bigger. It used to be they were all lightweights.
I watched one of them this year at the Division III finals where he became a two-time All-American as a sophomore, I think wrestling for Case Westerners.
Zach Kallai. And there's Josh, who's a freshman at Wadsworth High School this year, who was a state qualifier.
And an interesting note on Akeem Carter, the high school that he's from, Waterloo West, piece of trivia, very famous wrestler from there. Dan Gable, ladies and gentlemen, that's where he wrestled in high school.
His mother, a U.S. International Pairings official. His brother, a collegiate wrestler.
No score, under 20 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers with a couple of half shots. Neither has been able to penetrate. 5 seconds left to go first period. And we will go to the second period with no score.
It's interesting with Kallai. He started out his high school career as a freshman 140-pounder in Division I, got third place. Very unusual in Ohio to do that well that quick, and everybody predicted 2 or 3 state titles for this boy, but he's paid his dues. As a junior, he lost to Pleve in the semifinals. This year, finally cashed it in there with 44 victories and 31 by fall.
And he's in on a leg here.
Kallai with the escape already in this period and now in on the single. Can he finish it here?
He's got plenty of time, but does he have the real estate, Rob? No.
Oh, Carter able to scramble out of bounds as Kallai was looking for the dump there, unable to finish it. And 1:24 left in the second period.
He did a good job to get in on that leg, though, and I got to believe we may see an attempt at that again sooner or later. Kallai bound to try and get back in there.
1:15 left in the second period here. 1-0 on the escape here, and Carter caught Kallai shooting in, almost spun behind for the takedown, unable to do it as Kallai scrambles out of trouble. Now 1 minute left to go in the second period.
It's interesting, Carter's goals. He wants to be an NCAA champ, but then play in the NFL. I mean, that shows you the dual sports mentality here. This is a very, very fine athlete.
Very much so. Once again, he did compete at 189 in his state tournament, so, and had no more trouble, and if he'd gone 171.
And as I started to share before we got into that flurry round, I was just going to say as I took a look around at our crowd here, what a wonderful tournament this has been this year for the first time in Cleveland. A great facility, great fans, outstanding wrestling and officiating, and I got to believe that perhaps this tournament has found a home.
Well, certainly it has found a home for the next 2 years as well. From a flow standpoint, this tournament has run the best it ever has, and certainly it's something that the NHSCA is going to be very happy with. And now Carter is out and in deep on the double leg. Can he keep Kallai in bounds? Trying to finish it. Kallai hanging on to the thigh, but the 2 points given to Akeem Carter, and now he leads at 3-1.
And what a shot that was by Carter. When you get that deep, it isn't real difficult to finish him.
And a stall warning against Carter very quickly. And a point for Kallai. And we're going to have a conference about this one. Here you see the takedown as Carter lifts Kallai high into the air, brings him down on his hip. And Kallai tried to lock in the crotch, but unable to do so.
Yeah, Carter just got too deep on that one. A beautiful takedown, but does give up the stalling very quickly. Well, rather quickly anyhow. And we've got a 1-point match.
You can see the strength differential between the two wrestlers. Both have had excellent shots. Carter able to finish it. Kallai just not strong enough, frankly, to get his.
The crossbody ride now for Akeem Carter. Coming down to a minute left to go in the third period. Trying to lock up the bar.
I think it's going to be important for Kallai to get a fresh start here. We get a stalemate or something, but he's really
probably
tied
a stalemate
up.
Coming here now. Carter looking maybe to switch sides with that arm bar, looking for the wrist of Kallai, trying to reach through for it. Kallai keeping the wrist away, and the stalemate is called. 39 seconds left to go, and what will Carter do now?
Well, I think Carter's going to have to look to stop the first move. That's Kallai's, best opportunity to score is going to be right off the whistle here.
He's quick.
Carter goes to the spiral. Kallai trying to tripod out. He is on his feet.
He's going to get it.
He is out, and he has the escape. We are tied at 3. Under 30 seconds left to go.
And exactly what the crowd wanted to see. And Kallai's corner as well. Tie match now, ticking down to 15.
Carter has the only takedown of the match. Looking for another one here on the double. Trying to come around behind. And can he escape the whizzer? The takedown is given by Ray Anthony as Carter has the leg in. 2, 1, and Akeem Carter has done it. 2 takedowns here in the third period, and he is the National High School Wrestling Champion at 171 pounds over the local favorite, Matt Kallai.
And here's the takedown. We take a look at it. He took another deep shot, not quite as deep as the last one, but still able to keep a hold, secure it, take Kallai to the mat, get the 2. And both of these wrestlers performing very well, but once in a while it's nice to see a wrestler who's the aggressor on those nice shots get a win, and Carter did that.